Ready?
Yeah.
Davide.
Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Davide Venturi from the University of Bologna, and we'll talk about here a little bit about my work about nanocellulose-based facilitated transport membranes for the separation of CO2. So what's the problem here that we're trying to address? Well, it's a quite known one, as you may know. It's because CO2 emissions from flue gas that, of course, are harming at the global scale the environment and giving us climate change. What is the proposed transition solution towards renewable and everything is to capture, to basically separate the CO2 before it's released into the environment. We have already a certain number of CO2 capture technologies. First one, of course, absorption. You just use a solvent, chemical, physically, and you take it and absorb it like that. You can use a spoil support and absorb it on it, but what we are going to do is use membranes, gas separation membranes, in order to perform this particular operation. How do they work? How do gas separation membranes work in general? They rely on a principle called solution diffusion. So basically you have on one side of your membrane, which is this thing here, your gas mixture, different gases. And these have different solubility, okay, they get dissolved inside here, and they diffuse on the other side. Of course, they have different solubility, different diffusivity, and they will permeate at different rates. So we'll have a different composition here than a different composition here. What's the problem of this mechanism? The fact that if you try to increase your flow, of course, because you want to separate a lot of stuff, you usually lose in what's called selectivity. Basically, you don't separate that efficiently. Would it be nice to just take one single molecule, CO2, and make it separate faster than the rest of it? Well, there is the possibility of doing that. We can use facilitated transport membranes. These are a little more complex, as you might expect, because you have both solution diffusion, but that doesn't actually make a lot of transport, and you have facilitated transport, because we have basically a reactive group inside the membrane that can bond reversibly with a specific molecule, so just one molecule of the gas stream, and transport it, facilitated transport on the other side. How does that work for CO2? Well, you have your membrane, you have your functional group, in our case of amine group, you have your CO2 that goes inside, reacts with water, because you need water inside the membrane to make this work. They basically form a complex, and this complex works by diffusing it and basically go on the other side, decomplexing it. Facilitated transport code. What's, well, the rest just go by diffusion, and also CO2 by itself, but that doesn't go very well. So, is it a complex polymer? Is it expensive? No. Just polymer, you can buy it. It doesn't cost much, mass produce it. It's really not that difficult to procure it. And you can have selective transport with high permeability and high selectivity. So materials, polyamine, that's it. High density of amine group, highly hydrophilic, and water soluble, no nasty solvents. Everything right? Not exactly. Because this has a tendency to swelling, so it takes up too much water. At high humidity, it becomes unstable, and then basically to get washed off. And it has very poor mechanical properties. So what we did, we decided to introduce so-called cellulose nanofibers. These are basically fiber which are produced by reducing vegetable pulp, plants, basically. And they have very good hydrophilicity, great mechanical properties, like one of these is stronger than steel, and they are capable of creating autonomously a 3D network inside a polymeric membrane. Basically, what we did is to create a nanocomposite. So this is our polyamine matrix, and we introduced cellulose nanofibers, and they tend by themselves to rearrange themselves in a sort of 3D network, giving us a percolation phenomenon. So we get better mechanical properties and a limitation of the swelling. Does this work? Well, it works fine, in my opinion. Basically, what we have here is the selectivity towards the nitrogen and the permeability. And this is so-called the Robinson upper bound, basically a state of the art of what the separation right now can do. And this is our membranes. As you can see, these are membranes at different content of polyamine. The more you get it inside, the better it performs. And we got up to 200 bar, selectivity of 76, these are just numbers, but it's better in my opinion. Everything all right? Not yet, because as you can see here, we have a drop. Basically, this is roughly 60% humidity, this is roughly 90% humidity. Usually, we have to work at high humidity efficiently. So we still have a problem. What is that problem? In our idea, by doing water absorption measurements, so basically measuring how much water is absorbed at a certain, this is relative humidity sort of, you can see that up until here, maybe 0.4, 0.5, everything kind of right, doesn't absorb that much. After that, you get swelling. So we were able to remove.
Sorry.
To remove.
È finito.
Okay. So we think that if you do swelling, we think we can do a good work. And I thank you very much for your attention.